Greetings and welcome to the 2020 Helen Hayes Awards virtual celebration. Thank you for joining with us here tonight from wherever you are.
In addition to the nominees here in this virtual room, we have a community room filled with friends, family, colleagues, and the greater theater community that wanted to be present to support these nominees at this time. Let's get a look at all our friends and colleagues waving. This unprecedented time has us all looking to connect in different ways. I'm going to introduce Amy Austin, the President and CEO of Theater Washington, who would like to share a greeting and a message to the community.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Austin, she, hers, and welcome to the Helen Hayes Awards. This is the 6th of 7 nights of individual award nominations followed by a culminating video on September 25th at 7 p.m. The Helen Hayes Awards are being presented virtually during a time when the theater community is suffering from the loss of performance in the theaters, loss of work, particularly for independent theater makers, and loss of jobs in institutions. We also want to take the time to affirm the heightened need for equity, anti-racism, and anti-oppression in our theater institutions, and for our Black, Indigenous, and people of color artists. We want to recognize the need for change and community change. We want to recognize this need for change is not new, but long overdue. And the way forward is often not one that requires more time or learning, but simply trusting that those who are most harmed by oppression and inequity know exactly what changes need to happen. The time is now to simply listen and support each other in making the very changes that too many have been asking for too long. While we take the time to celebrate the collective and collaborative work of the community, we want to thank the foundations, individuals, and sponsors who have supported the Helen Hayes Awards. We celebrate them for the first time without our longtime board chair, theater booster, and theater lover, Victor Shargai. We thank Craig Pascal, Victor's husband, and the family of Victor Shargai, Eric and Heidi Muskoff, Frida Evan and Sarah Zing Eisenberg, and Sandy Hoffman. We want to thank our community sponsor, Andrew R. Emmerman, our chairs, John and Meg Hauge, Monty Hoffman, the Share Fund, Vassar Browerman Group, Debbie Schrager and Scott Abelman, Alan Savada and Will Stevenson, Carl Smith and Michael Burke, Myrna Fawcett, the Office of Cable Television, Film and Entertainment in the District of Columbia, led by director Angie Gates, and the District of Columbia Arts and Humanities, led by Acting Executive Director Haran Sareka Baran. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. We would also like to introduce our special guests here today, the nominees for Outstanding Choreography in a Musical in both Helen and Hayes categories. We will do a brief round of introductions. Please tell us your name, your pronouns, the name of the show and the theater you're nominated for. And as a way to celebrate first-time nominees, mention if this is your first nomination. Also say one word to describe how you're feeling tonight. And when you're done, I'll pass it along to the next nominee.
Here, I'll demonstrate. My name is Helen Hedman. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I am a co-presenter today, and I am feeling snappy. I'll pass it on to Allison.
Hello, my name is Allison Curran. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a co-presenter, and I'm feeling frisky. And again, when you're done, I'll pass it along to the next nominee. So first, I'll pass it along to Tina Marie DeSimone.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tina Marie DeSimone, she, her, hers. I am nominated for A Christmas Story with co-choreographer Mark Minnick. And this is my first nomination, which is extra special because Mark has been my best friend for 33 years. So we've gotten to do this together.
Thank you, Tina Marie. I'll pass it along to Mark Minnick.
Hi, Mark Minnick, he, him, his. I am also nominated for choreography for A Christmas Story at Toby's Dinner Theater, and I express the same sentiments as my good friend, Tina Marie DeSimone.
Thank you, Mark. I'll pass it along to Alona Cassell.
Hi, I'm Alona Cassell, She, Her, Hers, and I'm nominated for the choreography of Little Shop of Horrors at Constellation Theater. What am I feeling? I'm feeling fussy.
Every day's a Fosse day, right? Thank you, Alona. I'll pass it on to Ashley King.
Hi, Ashley King, She, Her, Hers. I'm nominated for Legally Blonde at Keegan Theater. I am a first-time nominee, and I am feeling spirited.
Ah.
Thank you, Ashley. Now I'll pass it along to Robert Mintz.
Hi, I'm Robert Mintz, he, him, his. I'm nominated for choreographing Singing in the Rain at Next Stop Theater. This is my first nomination, and I'm feeling ecstatic.
Thank you, Robert. I'll pass it along to Luis Salgado.
Hola, my name is Luis Salgado, he, him, his. I am nominated for Fame El Musical at the Amazing Gala Theater. And today I'm actually really feeling grateful for community, for this wonderful community that we have here, all performers that enjoy doing what we love and sharing it with the world.
Thank you, Luis. I'll pass it along to Grady Mcleod Bowman.
Hi, I'm Grady Mclaughlin Bowman, he, him, his. I'm nominated for Singing in the Rain at the Olney Theater Center. This is my first nomination, and this all feels surreal.
Thank you, Grady. I'll pass it along to Byron Easley.
Hi, my name is Byron Easley, he, him, his. I'm nominated for Matilda from the Only Theater's production. I'm feeling overwhelmingly honored. Brooklyn is in the house.
Thank you, Byron. I'll pass it along to Dennis Jones.
Hi, I'm Dennis Jones, he, him, his. I'm nominated for a chorus line at Signature Theater. Yes, I'm feeling very, very grateful tonight.
Thank you, Dennis. I'll pass it along to Parker Essie.
Everybody, I'm Parker Essie. I'm he, him, his. I was nominated for Newsies at Arena Stage, and I'm feeling incredibly thankful to be surrounded by these artists right now. It's good to see all of you.
Thank you, Parker. And now I'll pass it along to Katie Spellman.
Hi, I'm Katie, She, Her, Hers. I'm nominated for Cabaret at Olney Theater Center. And I am feeling just delighted to see more than one face at a time.
Hey, Allie, before we move on, I want to give this group a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Preach. Thank you all. That's terrific.
That is our Save the Arts Red Alert, a big movement in the United States to get funding and to remember what we need to do for our industry that brings in billions of dollars every year. So it's a reminder to all of us to make sure that we're calling our congressman and letting people know that the industry is in need and needs to be supported.
Thanks, Amy. We also want to acknowledge our other partners in these projects. First Chair Interpreted Productions for providing American Sign Language interpretation, and Creative Video of Washington for providing technical audio and visual coordination. Welcome all.
Musical choreography goes well beyond steps and staging. It helps reveal the emotional life of the characters outside of sound and text. Choreography can take the audience on a journey without words. And tonight we celebrate all of the immensely talented nominees tonight for crafting and sharing their movement narratives with us.
Now, we would like to highlight each nominee for outstanding choreography in a musical. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. We'd like to highlight the nominees for Outstanding Choreography in a Musical, Helen. In preparing for these calls, we were able to collect highlights from the biographies of the nominees or a tribute from a colleague, mentor, collaborator whom the nominee recommended that spoke to their work this year. For Tina DeSimone's nominated work on A Christmas Story at Toby's Dinner Theater, her co-nominee Mark Minnick had this to say. They wrote, "As performers, Tina and I began our careers in Philadelphia, moved to Maryland together, and have been fortunate to be a part of this area's theater scene ever since. To have worked together on this project with 20 young up-and-coming artists and to share this nomination is really wonderful. Congrats."
For Mark Minnick's nominated work on Toby's Dinner Theater's production of A Christmas Story, the show's director, Sean Kettering, had this to say. They wrote, "I have known Mark for many years now as a choreographer, as a director, and as a friend. The passion he brings to any project he's involved in is infectious. His boundless energy is passed on to the cast and crew and lifts a show to another level. A Christmas Story wouldn't have been as special as it was without his creativity, his hard work, and his good humor, though the bullhorn was a bit excessive." Cheers to Mark.
For Alona Cassell, her nominated work in Constellation Theater Company's production of Little Shop of Horrors, Constellation's founding artistic director, Allison Arkell-Stockman, had this to say. They wrote, "Little Shop of Horrors was Alona's third show with Constellation, and collaborating with her is a delight. Throughout the creative process, Alona has a keen eye for the big picture, along with great attention to detail. Alona is dedicated and inventive. She's always prepared as she enters the room and ready to shake it up as needed. Here's to the future to this stellar choreographer."
Ashley King is nominated for the Keegan Theater's Legally Blonde. Their friend and colleague, Michael J. Bobbitt, had this to say. They wrote, "There is only one Ashley King, and that's a great thing. No one can do what Ashley can do. I could talk a lot about her skills as a performer, and the main reason I mention this is because her choreography is supported because of her skills as a performer. The information that exists in her body seems boundlessly creative. The musicality, the cleverness, the detail is incredible. I have said to many, many, many people, if you get the chance to work with Ashley King, just do it."
For Robert Mintz's nominated work in Next Stop Theater Company's Singin' in the Rain, the theater's producing artistic director and director of the production, Evan Hoffman, had this to say. They wrote, "Are you looking for someone to collaborate with? Do you want them to be enthusiastic, open-minded, hardworking, unbelievably talented, but above all else, dedicated to making everyone look their absolute best? Then you are looking for Robert Mintz. Congratulations."
For Luis Salgado's nominated work on Gala Hispanic Theater's production of Fame the Musical, the musical director, Walter Bobby McCoy, had this to say. They wrote, "Luis, thank you for being a shining example to everyone in our community. You are a true storyteller, and I never cease being in awe of your vision, heart, and love for your craft. You bring out the best in me and everyone else you encounter. I'm so proud to know you and can't wait until we get to make magic again. Keep inspiring people and changing the world. Love you."
Such a talented group of nominees. Congrats again. My turn. Time to reveal who is the recipient of the 2020 award. Do I have the right one? Yes. And the recipient for Outstanding Choreography in a Musical, Helen, is Ashley King, Legally Blonde, the Keegan Theater.
Am I supposed to say something? Honestly, with this group of talented individuals, I'm not sure I personally deserve it for this work, but who does deserve this award are all of the people who've had faith in me and supported me over the years. My mommy and my incredible partner, Chris, and my beautiful children, and my dance teachers when I was younger, and the people who've inspired me, which, no exaggeration, is every single person in both of these categories. I've gotten to dance with you or for you or been inspired by you. And so I thank you, and I thank my family, and I thank Theater Washington and the DC theater community. And I just want to remind everyone to please hire mommies, hire caregivers, hire daddies, hire people who have responsibilities outside of the arts, because we do have information to share. We can make it work. And hire Black people. I wanted to say something a lot more beautiful and memorable, but I'll leave it with thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
Yes. Are we still looking at me?
Yes.
Hey, we are.
We are.
We are.
Oh, you are again.
Still leaving now?
Uh-huh. I see you.
Don't move, Ashley. We're just going on to the next topic. No, I don't know how to change it. That's not in my wheelhouse. At this time, we would like to highlight each nominee for outstanding choreography in a musical, Haze.
Grady Mclaughlin Bowman is nominated for Singing in the Rain at Olney Theater Center. Cast member Jacob Tischler had this to say. They wrote, Grady took this dump of a dancer and turned him into a damn good impersonator of a dancer. He pulled no punches, and it was my distinct pleasure collaborating with him and bringing the spontaneity and spark of his choreography to our Olney audiences. He leaves no creative stone unturned, and his capacity for rhythmic math consistently dazzled me. Congrats on your nom, boss. Now it's me making you look good.
For Byron Easley's nomination of Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical at Olney Theater Center, the production's director, Peter Flynn, had this to say. They wrote, Byron brings the most honest combination of joy, wonder, and bravery into the room. He sees what is possible, paints vividly with movement and rhythm, and enrolls us all in committing and to creating excellence with whimsy and craft. His physical world is founded on truth. There isn't a false move anywhere in our world of Matilda. And that's Byron's own sense of strength and compassion working through and gently through each of our actors. Byron taught me the real power of being in the moment, a gift for which I am continually grateful. Congratulations, Byron, and thank you for being the brave, beautiful, smart spirit you are.
For Dennis Jones' nomination for Signature Theater's A Chorus Line, Matthew Gardner, the production's director, had this to say. They wrote, the director of a musical is nothing without the choreographer. The collaboration requires trust, a common language, and a shared vision. Dennis Jones is not only a dream of a choreographer, but he is a dream of a collaborator. I don't know anyone who understands how to construct a musical number quite like him, and who knows how to bring out the best in every artist in the room. Dennis Jones for president.
For
Love it.
Parker Essie's nominated work on Newsies at Arena Stage, Molly Smith, the theater's artistic director and director of the production, had this to say. They wrote, Parker Essie is a wildly talented monster of an artist. His choreography is dynamic and aggressive and elegant and driven. He tells fascinating stories with each dance, and I'm over the moon fortunate to be one of his collaborators over the past 20 years. He's the real deal. Congratulations.
Katie Spellman is nominated for Only Theater Center's Cabaret, and the production's director, Alan Paul, had this to say. They wrote, Katie Spellman is a wonderful choreographer, and she found a way to make Cabaret fresh. Her dances were so original and captured the spirit of the 20s and 30s, but through a modern lens. Along with the choreography, Katie also created powerful musical staging that gave the show's themes visceral power. She is an ideal collaborator, a lot of fun, and she is an asset to any creative team she's on. Thank you. Wow.
Hey.
He's displayed immense creativity and technical skill this year. Now it's time to reveal who is the recipient of the 2020 award. And the recipient for Outstanding Choreography in a Musical, Hayes, is Parker Essie, Newsies Arena Stage. Woo!
Right. Wow. Wow. Well, first of all, this is so unique, and I'm so happy to be in this space with all of these beautiful artists. And I look up to all of you, and to be sharing this space with you in this time I'm truly grateful. And I love what we do as artists, and we're very lucky to do what we do. And I can't wait for us all to get back at it and do it. I wouldn't be where I am in my life, my career, if it weren't for my wife, Marie. Truly. For 22 years, she's been pushing me. She's been lifting me up. She's been challenging me to take risks, to reach higher, to not take the easy road. And for that, I'm truly grateful, because it's challenged me to be a better artist. It's challenged me to think outside the box and never settle. And I couldn't have done it without her, and I still can't. So I'm so grateful for that partnership. I love her. I love you, Maria. And for my son, Jaden, he's my mini me. He's my best friend. He's always there when I need him. And I think that's what's really special really about this time is I've had all this extra time with my family, and it's really put everything into perspective, everything of why we do what we do. Yes, to be artists and to spread joy through what we do, but I couldn't do it without my family. And so I dedicate this moment to Maria and Jaden, and of course, all of the amazing collaborators that I worked with. It takes a team. Molly and Laura were a dream to collaborate with, and all of our designers and our amazing cast, our amazingly talented cast, and the institution that is Arena Stage. They take good care of you, and I love Arena. That's why I keep running back to them. Love it. And the DC theater community, thank you. Thank you for supporting me and giving me a home to create. And I'm super grateful. It's an honor to be with all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Parker.
Thank you.
Congrats to all the nominees this year. And thank you to everyone for joining us virtually this year to celebrate the nominees for Outstanding Choreography in a Musical. It has been our pleasure to be with you in this virtual space. Tune back in for the next awards category tonight, Outstanding Direction in a Play at 8 p.m.
Hey, could we get a shot of everybody again so we can see these signs to save the arts? Is that possible, camera? Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Thank you all. Thanks to all the choreographers. Thanks to the nominees. Congratulations. Thanks for the lovely thoughts. And thank you all for coming with your red and your red alerts and your ability to come together as a community to say we need some help and we need some support on this night. So I appreciate it very much. Thanks, everybody.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, this is the fun group. I just want to say that this is the fun group.
Have love